Look, we young and we fly, don't act so surprised. We on the move and we working. We stay on the grind, Milwaukee gon' shine when we move. We gon' move with a purpose. 414, you already know, on the way to the top and it ain't no stopping. We got the keys, we got the tea, reporting to you live with all the hot topics. 414, be the WolfPack, 25-8. We gonna get to the bag. We some youngers on a mission. This is just the beginning. We on a whole nother level. And you know that we winning.
Yo, welcome back to the pack. Welcome back to the pack.
This is the late night.
This is
the simple ones probably. Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Or like the
We ain't gonna need none of those tonight.
no side shit.
How y'all been though?
Man, we've been gone from
Why
y'all.
y'all talking like this is a late night special?
We've been that's story. We've been gone for y'all for a minute, man. We back in here.
We got the bottles on.
We got it's a different season. We went through some transition, so that's why we kind of took us a little break.
Yeah, man. One thing you can't stop is life. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's true.
And life gonna happen at weird times, so you just gotta be prepared, man.
WolfPac is we coming back like with new episodes, but we under construction too. We gonna come back and it's gonna be jumping.
Yeah, we gotta get this shit jumping, man. Too many little breaks. We gotta really build the fan base.
Yeah.
And really get this shit cracking. Start getting some what do you want to call that? Some sponsorship.
Sponsors.
For sure.
Trying to get sponsored by Bel Air. Had Rick Ross send that shit in here.
Oh, we need something to sip on.
No, for real.
Just not Sunny D.
No, Sunny.
Bro, y'all used to drink Sunny Delight when y'all was young?
Definitely.
That's the only orange. That's the only orange juice I could drink, bro.
You did too?
I
couldn't.
My mom preferred
Sunny D was like a. Sunny D was like.
Oh, you a great drinking.
Yeah, my mom didn't buy that for the house. Like she only did 100% juice. But my dad, he had a little bit of a different background. We was drinking Kool-Aid, all kind of stuff with my dad. My mom hated Kool-Aid.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap.
I wouldn't even put Kool-Aid with Sunny D though. That's totally different.
But they just as bad as far as the sugar content.
I don't know. I feel like orange juice give me like a medicine vibe. Like it got a distinct taste. Like it don't taste like apple juice. Apple juice tastes like juice to me. I don't know what orange juice tastes like, but it don't taste.
It's acidic.
That's
probably why.
It's like that citrus.
It's like I don't fuck with pulp or pulp free. I just don't fuck with it. It's like Sunny D or no orange.
You still drink Sunny D as an adult?
I barely drink it, but if I had to drink orange juice, it's definitely gonna be Sunny D or some High C.
Okay, High C, that's a different story, but you can't be out here drinking Sunny D.
Yeah, that ain't juice,
man. Well, high.
I'm disappointed.
Hey, I ain't drunk nothing in a minute, okay?
I'm judging you.
No, don't judge me.
I'm judging you for sure. So what y'all been up to? So we wanted to make sure for this episode, y'all, we just kind of catching up, having just a regular conversation. We all actually haven't been in the same space in a while either. So y'all just kind of watching our catch up live. So how y'all been?
Man, life. Trying to get some more money. I feel like that the drip always. I feel like that's always gonna be what's going on. But trying to find more ways to get to it. That's really been on my mind. Is trying to diversify my incomes, man.
I feel that.
No matter if it's a job, dying life, driving the truck,
trying to keep something going.
So keep no matter what. Right. I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to have no free time right now. That's just how I've been feeling.
I don't know. I've been feeling the same. Like I went through a transition, so I was at the school for a long time, and now I left the school to go to my part-time job, like full-time now. So I'm going back to school. I'm getting ready to go back to school, and I feel like too, like it ain't nothing more for me to do than just like working stack some chicken, man. That's all I'm focused on doing right now.
Yeah.
But I've been good too, like transitioning through. Um, I don't know. I feel like a period of time where stuff was like cloudy or like I was uncertain about stuff. Like I feel more clear now. So like I'm in a state of transition all around. I feel like, but it's a good thing. And my birthday in 2 days, so you know what I'm
Hey.
saying. The niggas feeling blessed right now.
I ain't even know Jew was a Libra.
Oh yeah,
They're
Libra
my
gang,
favorite
man.
people. I'm not gonna lie.
Man.
My
That's
great grandma
good.
a Libra. Hey, tell you what you know about Mississippi and them losing people birth certificates and changing shit around. My grandma got 2 birthdays, man. You know, yeah, like
I sure don't know which one is the real one.
yeah. Well, no,
Older people, they may not have had birth certificates to begin with, so they probably
yeah,
got registered, and then that's when they're like, "When's your birthday?" Your grandma probably took a date.
yeah. My great grandma, she was born in '43, so I don't know. She's
The crazy thing is that's not even that long ago.
it's not, but I don't know. It was September 28th and October 8th. She a Libra both ways, so I fuck with her.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like them Virgos.
dang. The Beyonces of the world.
It's rough. We was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's a Virgo. So I'm not, and
Man.
she's watching right now. So, yeah.
It's all love, mom's nothing against you.
I
You did.
know it's some.
Virgos right under the bus, real
But
quick.
it's something wrong with y'all.
So what you been on?
It's interesting. It sounds like we all been going through transitions. I haven't said much publicly, but I did. I'm starting a new job soon, which I'm really excited about. I've been at my job for a long time, since 2017. Um, so on and off, part time,
Yeah,
full time.
we started our jobs around the same.
Yeah, so I've been there for a while. I absolutely love my job. It's been amazing. I'm not a 9 to 5 type of person, but if I had to choose one, that was the one that I was
You know,
comfortable choosing. But I'm super super excited to start my new job and um just transition to a new phase of my life, new opportunities to grow, new opportunities to learn, and it's like a real career, like adult job. So I'm excited about what life is about to look like for me in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, that's the biggest change in my life right now. Since the last time we was on the pod, I've experienced like a lot of loss in my family, so it's been rough. But I literally been taking everything one day at a time, doing the best I can every day. It's been like a roller coaster, but yeah, that's where I'm at.
yeah, I felt that. I don't know. It's crazy that y'all can be at a job that long, man. I ain't.
Staying 4 years is a long time.
Man, I never stayed at a
I
job
mean,
longer than 6 months. So I've been trying to get better at that.
It's because I'm gonna keep it honest with you, bro. Once you become an entrepreneur, you can't see yourself working 9 to 5. It bothers you. That's why strippers never get real jobs.
I'm like
They
become a
wanna
stripper.
make that, or they go to a job and be like, I'll make this one night just for
Right,
this
and
one
then
check.
that's why
You get a
entrepreneurs,
check after
like,
2 weeks.
you'll sit there and you'll look at your very first paycheck, and then you'll think about how many, in your cases, shirts or hoodies you could have sold to get to this point. Then you'll come to the realization, I could have did that in 2 days. I've been here for 14. It just doesn't add up in my head. But as an entrepreneur, you're gonna turn around and have a completely different set of problems. So it's a 50 ball on that.
You're dealing with different stresses on each side.
Because the job will give you medical insurance.
Trust
Come
me.
out your pocket.
I done thought about stopping doing a 9 to 5 many times, man. Many times, but
Man,
it's a certain like grind and discipline that come with it.
I feel like I don't know. I seen something. It was like I think that was Lil Duval that said something. He was like being a boss is overrated, or something like that.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like to a certain extent that's true. It's just it's a lot that come with it, and everything don't always go as swiftly as you might think. So like sometimes having a job can be it can definitely be the vehicle to get you to that next wherever you're trying to go.
Yeah.
But
As an entrepreneur, it's a blessing to know that you got the skills to walk into a job if you needed to. Like knowing that you have what it takes to be able to say, okay, I'm gonna just get this quick job to fund my dream and my vision. Like it's plenty times where I done worked the job, left, became a full time entrepreneur, went back to working. Like I feel like it's a skill to master to be able to be a full-time entrepreneur like for the rest of your life. Like once you make it there, you done made it, like
no,
for
you
real
you made it.
financially. But I don't think it's, I had to learn that it was nothing wrong with going back and forth into like a space where you focusing on yourself, your business, building it, getting it to like work for itself, so then you go to a job and you making, double the money.
Yeah, cause that's how I was feeling, man. That's how I still be feeling. Like it be like, damn, I don't know, cause it just be seeming like if you just all in on one thing, then you pinching out one pot, and that
Hmm.
get hard, bro. It's like
Yeah.
you trying to hand,
But
you
as
be
an
trying.
entrepreneur, you will never have to worry about one pot. Like you got the skills as an entrepreneur to always have a side hustle. Like it's literally about multiple streams of income.
Yeah, for sure. So that's why I was just like, yeah. That's I don't know. I think that's what it really is for me. I've been trying to zone in on my own thing for so long that it's like I kind of lost just like that initiative to like
Hmm.
focus on other shit. But I feel like I need to for a nice period of time just to get shit to where it's like, okay, if I do want to walk away from it, I can.
And you got to find things that you enjoy. Because, like, for me, if I had to go, like, I worked a million jobs. I worked at Subway. I worked at Pandora, the bracelet place. I worked at, I worked at Piggly Wiggly. I worked all over the place. And I was there, like you said, 6 months. At the time, I had never stayed at a job longer than a month. Like, I was just like, I can't do this. Knowing, like, coming from an entrepreneurial background and family. But, like, once you get to a place where you, like as an entrepreneur where you like build your business up and things like that, and then you find a job that's aligned with your passion. So like finding a job, like if I was really into printing for my business, I would work somewhere where I could print, you know what I'm saying? And just have that experience and learn everything I need to learn. So when I'm ready to branch off and just do my business, I got that skill set. But like I also enjoy community work. I never, for my business, I never intended for it to be a clothing line. It just happened that way. It was more so about the message. So I'm working a job where I can still push my message, pour into young people and invest like or share that same information that I share with my business at my job. So like finding things that you're passionate about that make you money is like that's a big port. That's a big yeah, big plus. Very important in life.
Yeah, I definitely. I feel like I'd be wanting to be more sociable. I feel like that's my
Mm.
strong point. I'm a
Your
social.
strong point of your what you say.
I feel like no. I feel like that's my
Now, when you
strong
say
point.
social, what define
I feel like that's the way I network the best, face to face,
So you
being
bring that customer service or customer communication.
yeah. So
Do you want to go back to school?
I always had that thought because I mean I just feel like that'll just open more doors for what I'm trying to do. And I don't know. It's just always been something about going to college. I just feel like that's just like the place.
Something like take a year, bro. Like get yourself to like July, August. Go to school.
That's what I'm
Just
thinking.
like stack
Yeah.
your bread, bro. Get your shit ready for your dime life stuff and go to school.
You got a whole whatchamacallit right on campus, like a customer
Clientele. Yeah,
base. Like
that's why I always wanted to go is for like the networking purposes.
like it's expensive. Like I don't regret. Like I took a year off after high school and then I went to Alverno and I used to regret it. Like dang, why did I waste all this money? Because now I'm in debt and I ain't even got a degree. But I don't regret the networking that I was able to do, the people I was able to connect with. Like imagine you, like you young as a mug, you can go live on campus right now and it'll be normal
That's
because
what
you're
I'm
still
telling you.
young.
Like just go.
Like you could, you said I know. Remember you said on one episode you want to go to a HBCU. Like go
That's
find
That's
one, and
what
there's
it
a
is,
million
bro. I
HBCUs
still
out
want to
here.
do that,
Like
bro. It's not payment. Alabama State. Yeah, it definitely is. You can't wait.
You got whole brand ambassadors out there.
You can go.
I think I just want to be more concrete on what I want to actually do.
That's what stopped
just
me.
because I already been to school twice, so I just want to make sure like that this third time that I go, at least have a better like thought process of it.
Or like you can, because we telling you to go to school, not telling you to, but suggesting that you go to school because it's about the experience more than it is about having yourself figured out. Because you already went with the intention of figuring out what you want to do, like, and doing that thing, but that was a challenge for you. So if you just go with the intention of networking, building relationships, meet new people, you don't know who you could run into. You don't know what opportunities you can get to get school paid for, and you'll figure out what you want to do in that process.
You keep saying repeatedly like you don't like to work. You wanna.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't.
Man, I was running my business in my dorm room.
Yeah, especially with your business, bruh.
You can
All
do
you
that
gotta
in your
do is
dorm
hang
room.
up a shirt outside your door with a price list.
Bro, I do want to go
Be
back.
social,
Just
go
because
out
this
and
is gonna
talk to
be
people like
I
you
just feel like
said.
it's gonna
Like,
be
you can
fun.
go to a HBCU, it's scholarships, it's all kind of stuff.
Facts.
And you ain't got to
that'd be
rush.
One of my regrets is if I didn't go.
You ain't got to regret it. You got all
You
the
ain't got-
time and
you
space
got the
now.
time now to do it,
That's why,
bro.
like, I want to go. I know. That's
Oh
why,
yeah, now hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said. You
Like
can go
now-
live on campus. It'll be normal. Like, it's people your age on campus. And not because we're not telling you to go the traditional route and go to school just because that's the only option. We just saying, like, as far as networking and branching off, like, you can do that.
Right. Plus, you have a small business already established. So every class that you're gonna take while you're there is gonna be towards growing your business. So you're less likely to do a bunch of bullshit classes and chasing bitches. You gonna go like, look, I need this business admin, I need this algebra 2, I need this social skills one, I need these communication classes. Like, you can sit down with your counselors like, look, my goal is to be an entrepreneur. Fuck all that growing up being a doctor, changing the community shit. This is what I'm here for. Put me on my path. If not, I'm gonna go get me another counselor, bruh. And that's how you gonna ride. And while you doing that, you having fun. Because by going to an all-black school, completely different vibe, bruh. Completely different vibe. You ain't got all that outside
You ain't gotta
competition to worry about.
Paying rent at an apartment, like,
They're gonna feed you.
that's literally, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, from experience, I went to school so that I can have, like, I literally went to school so I can have my own space.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus, look at all the motivation. Like, by being around your people, your brand is gonna grow so much because one, they're gonna pour into you. Two, you're gonna get motivated and come up with different ideas solely based on like who's around you, the different walks of life.
Different shit going on.
Yeah.
Like when I was at, like, for example, I had went to like Howard University for their homecoming, and it's just like they had like fashion shows, like all types of stuff. Like, but you can get into like all of that. Like it'd be like they be letting the students sign up. Like, okay, you want your stuff to be in a fashion show?
Yeah,
that's why I'm just like,
it's all this. Everything is the students, bro. So just look at all the opportunities. Then you done linked up with somebody who in the fashion industry who's struggling just like you. Y'all become cool. Next thing you know, when you turn on, go on to YouTube and you see a bunch of models walking the runway, and it's one of your peoples. So all of a sudden it's like, Shelly, you know, great job, you done made it there. Next runway they doing, guess who shit they might have on?
They call it hitting you up now.
Right, you connected. That's the whole thing about college. Most folks just go to network and get connected. Then you turn around, you seem like a brother who may or may not tolerate joining a fraternity. You definitely plugged in.
I definitely would.
That's a whole nother world that
You be
you
set
connected
for
yourself.
life.
So we're not talking you to go to college because college gets you places. No, we telling you go to college because get connected.
And because we know you too. So like for you, I think we all three of us see the ways that benefit you. Especially because you don't like to work.
Yeah, that's I'm not gonna lie. I kind of came to like, I don't know.
You like to work, but you don't like to work the job.
Yeah,
like
it's
job.
bro. It's I can't really explain it. Like the last job that I really liked that I had, I was working with the Bucks. Best job. Swear to God, I'll go back and do that job right now if I could. No bullshit.
So it's like marketing.
Yeah,
like,
it's just like being in position to like talk to people. Like I don't know. It's just like I feel like I want to be. I think about that shit all the time though. It's like having like an actual career. Like I think about stuff like that. Like it's like I don't. That's the type of person I see myself as. I don't see myself as just like a job person. I see myself like, oh, he got a career. This something he do every day because he loves it. He consistent. That's what I want. I want a career, bro. Like that's why I feel like that's you don't necessarily always get that out of college, but I feel
You don't get that out of college.
You get that from becoming who you are.
Right.
Like as you become and develop into the person, the man that you want to be, you gonna understand like, okay, I'm passionate about this. I need to make sure that my career is in alignment with this, and the job gonna find you. Like you gonna go and do interviews for different positions, and it's just gonna fit and it's gonna make sense.
Right. And plus, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. They're gonna find you. Like right now, I'm watching Dear White People because I've been watching it since day one. So they on the 4th season. Everybody's seniors, and at this moment, they got all of them got people pursuing them based on their skill set and what they can do. They may pursue you as a fashion designer. Like your brand may be your thing, but then they look at your vision as a graphic designer, how you come up with your ideas and everything. Somebody might hire you strictly because they want you to rebrand a whole entire thing. So what might start off for you as your clothing line, which is what you love, may turn into you being a marketing company. Your whole idea is to make your company modern. Something you may not have ever crossed your mind had you not seen this different aspect from being in a completely different environment or even dealing with people. Hell, people are like, hey, bro, I like that wolf, but let me show you what I can do. Now you've gotten yourself partners. So before you even got out of college, you may have a whole team of people.
And that's why that's another thing I've learned. Like it's team.
I really just jumped on y'all show. That's how y'all know I missed y'all. Because I didn't even ask. I just
it's just I don't know. It's a team. It's a team aspect too. Like you can only do so much alone.
Facts.
Like, I don't know. And I just been peeping. Like for example, like I know like Drake. Like that's one person I look at. I'll be looking at his team because like he literally from when he started this shit, he been fucking with the same people, and like that consistency, I feel like that's what like helped him be as good as he is. Because like he not trying to do everything on his own. He got everybody plugged into the right spot to where everything runs smooth. And I feel like that'll really allow him to grow. Like that's why I was trying to tell myself like I can't try to do everything. And try to run a business too. Like
one of the hardest things as an entrepreneur that you're gonna have is learning how to delegate roles to other people that you've always done.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest things I had to do with this. Like I just hired 2 new producers. If you know me, I've been doing this for 10 years on my own. So this whole back wall has been me. I had to eventually delegate that. It wasn't easy. Because my name is on it. My brand is on it. What people are used to seeing from TDR has been me. So now I got to put my trust in 2 other people to do it. But the reason why those 2 got it is because they came to me and they had the same passion when I first started. And that's how your team going to be. That's how Drake's team is. They're not there because Drake has money. He's guaranteed to get more money. They knew what Drake was already, what he could be long before the world seen who he was. So they've been able to ride with him because they know the end goal. And that's what your team going to be. Your first 2 people may not even be people you ever met before in your life. It'd be 2 people who seen what you got, where it can go, what the potential is, and they want to help you get there. Shit, it may be a white person. I'm not going to lie to you. But your first few people will not be who you least expect. Think about it. Russell Simmons randomly met this white dude who looks like he should be on the farm. They created the hip hop we know. In a college dorm at that. So imagine if they never linked up because Russ wanted to be the man to do everything. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta, yeah. That's definitely some good advice for sure. Because you just can't, bro. I just feel like this shit is exhausting, bro. Trying to do everything, it's just exhausting.
You ain't never lied on that part.
It is, but you got to be patient with yourself and give yourself grace. Like we had our first youth conference yesterday, and we came back for the first time after COVID, we do a youth conference every month. I mean, yeah, every month, the first Saturday of the month. For the entirety of the year, because there's like a lot of conferences they do around the city, but they don't really provide anything consistent for young people to be able to come together and like learn. So like yesterday our topic was adulting, so hearing you talk about like everything that you talking about in this transition, like, and hearing them at 16, 17, 18 trying to figure out like, okay, like, am I almost an adult, am I ready for what it's going to be when I become an adult? And then you right at the cusp, like you just got there, you experiencing it, and you like, dang. And then we like, mid late 20s, then getting to 30, and it's like we have very similar feelings, but we able to tell you our experience from like just getting out of that 21-year-old space or whatever. And imagine the insight that you can give the 16, 17, 18-year-olds at my job who still not even not sure about what it's going to look like when they get to your age, and thinking about like where you were at 16, 17, 18, where you are now, and the growth that's taking place. Give yourself grace and like be proud of yourself for where you are now, and then figure out like, okay, what's next? Because you don't have to have it all figured out right now. I noticed that you put a lot of pressure on yourself to have it all figured out like right now. Like,
I think what it really comes down to is like it's money. Mm-hmm. That's what it be, bro. Like you always, it be like financial shit. You be wanting shit to be more together than what it was, but it just be like you still doing things correctly. You still moving the right way, but money just come and go. That's why you can't attach too much to it. Like you gotta let it leave when it's time to go, bro. Because it's gonna come back. I just feel like it's a cycle. But I just feel like that's definitely why it just be feeling like that. Because you be like, damn, like I need money to do this. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that.
And sometimes you got to just start with what you got, the resources that you have. Like you've been able to develop an amazing brand with the resources that you have, sure. And being able to say like, and not allowing money to rule you or run you, like, or dictate how you feel, how you move in. And that's way easier said than done, because especially in the Black community, we don't have it easy to just be like, I got all these resources accessible to me financially to make things happen. But like literally thinking like, okay, what do I have? How can I make this work? And how can I pursue my passion in a way that money is a given? Like as long as I'm pursuing my passion, doing what I love, the money is gonna follow. And that's what I had to realize. Like with my job right now, like I wasn't making ideally what I wanted to be making, but I was doing something that I loved, and I was able to figure out how to do my business on the side as well. And thankfully, I'm moving into a job that's also in alignment, and I'm able to make more money, and then also have the space to get back into my business and do what I need to do for that. And the only way that that's able to happen is when you kind of let go of that pressure you got on yourself and just do whatever is like in your passion, like whatever you passionate about. Like, and then like Drew, for you, hearing that you left somewhere you was comfortable, that you absolutely enjoy, like you like being with the young people, and that you about to go into a space where you grinding, doing what you got to do, and going back to school. I've known you forever, and like you been wanting to go back to school, and like now you doing it, like you doing what you got to do to make it happen, so that you can pursue your passion and do what you got to do. And Julian older than you, so it's not a time, it's not a deadline on when you can go back to school and when you can do what it is that you want to do.
I will say though, don't let the time keep going.
Yeah,
it's harder to go back. So
yeah.
Definitely, like if that's something that's on your mind, and you see benefit from it, like seize the time to do that shit.
No, I definitely feel that, bro. Letting too much time go by and just being idle, that shit, it just throw off your momentum. It's just like you know. Like the first time I had kind of took a break from the business, bro, like it kind of just it took a minute to get back in that rhythm, bro. It's like, damn, I'm used to it. Now I done got used to just one way of things when I was so used to putting so much time into me, but now it's like I'm putting time into this. It's like, there's just so many avenues and shit. So I don't know. I just feel like it's definitely important to keep your eyes on the prize, but I don't know. I definitely do want to go back to school or something.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like that's going to make me happy. Just, I don't know. Everybody that I meet, they be like, bro, I feel like he was supposed to go to college. Like, they just be telling me shit like that. I be thinking that shit too, because
And it may not be college. It don't have to be college. Like I think that's a good step if that's what is gonna work for you. But I realize that because what I'm suggesting is you find a space for you to be able to network consistently, and school provides that. Like school provides literally a customer base for you, a networking opportunities to learn and actually get a degree while you're doing that. And, that's gonna benefit you for the rest of your life. In some cases, because I know people who got multiple degrees and still, work in a job they don't want to work in a job that has nothing to do with what they really want to be doing. So it really depends on how you able to like make those connections and like connections that are going to benefit you, and connecting with the right people that's going to put you in a position to be where you want to be once you get out of school. And that's not easy either, but you got to do it. You got to do it.
Hey, it's possible. So
I think it would be a little different for him because he'd be going like and being intentional. You know what I mean?
But I hear him saying too that he not sure what he will want to go for, and that's gonna be the challenging part.
Business, because that's a wide umbrella, and that's what you want to do. So, like as you navigate through there, you'll figure out.
Yeah, like my guy, he in school for like supply chain, like business supply chain and shit like that, and that's like it's like a vast like little room to work within something I'm trying to do. So
yeah, MATC got a entrepreneurship diploma, and I'm trying to go in the spring. So I ain't even think about going back to school. And I saw that, I was like, that sound dope.
I mean, I wonder how long the program is.
I think it's 2 years. Yeah. And based on your experience, you can get credit for prior learning. So depending on how many credits you already got and what you've done with your business, you can utilize that information to get credits, and you probably only have to do like a year. Yeah, and then you can transfer that to your HBCU and do what you got to do.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to an HBCU. That's cracking.
I'm gonna go with you. I might have to get my master's at the HBCU.
For real.
Bro, I just got to experience it one time, bro. Just like being there around the energy, it's just different, bro. I feel like that make you want to hustle more. Like, damn, like it's like this is our future right here. Like all of these people right here, it's our future. Like all of these people is doing something that is going to help us. Help what we doing. So.
Yeah. And it's wild because like we young, and there's so much pressure on us as young Black people to like have it together, get the financial means to be able to take care of ourselves. Like it's so much pressure, and then being around our white counterparts and like having money passed down for them to be able to just like walk into any opportunity they want, the white privilege that they have to just exist and get the salary that they desire, like that kind of stuff. It just blows my mind, like hearing us sit here and talk about like what we want to do with our future, and like money is like hindering us from being able to do that, being able to just be like, okay, I'm gonna go to school without the stress and the pressure of trying to figure out if we can afford it. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
I really wish like, it was just like, man, you could just go to school. Or I don't know. I just wish kind of wish the schooling system before college was different. Like, sometimes I wish that it was more like directed towards like your actual strengths and the shit that you really wanted to do, instead of like, you know what I'm saying? Like we take all of those tests that kind of try to see, like, you know what I'm saying, where you at mentally, but it's like, if y'all not taking like our strengths from that shit and try to guide us in that direction, you just be saying like, what y'all doing, bro? Like maybe I'll be good at this, maybe I'll be good at that, but it's like we gotta keep on.
They just getting you ready for classism, seeing who is who. That's all that is. But what's some stuff y'all wanna like make sure we bring to our listeners like soon within the the coming months, like episodes.
Definitely need to do some more guests.
Yeah, gotta bring Mac Life back.
Yeah, him for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why, but I feel like I got the pull to get Lakia. I don't know.
Say it again.
I feel like I got the pull to get Lakia on here. I don't know why.
Okay.
Right.
Hey,
we gotta hold him to it.
I know how.
All 7 of y'all.
But no, for real, I think if she here, Like the way that I've been seeing shit go. Like if she here, I feel like she'll pull up.
Yeah.
She's been pulling up everywhere.
For
like
sure.
Going to do like events, pop ups and shit.
All right.
Cool. Try to see if we can get her up in here. I don't know. I just want to embrace the shit that we got going on here. Like,
yeah,
there's been a lot of crazy shit lately, though. No bullshit. I don't really even want to talk about that.
So we gotta bring some positivity.
absolutely.
After our show.
Bring some more energy on here. Talk about some of the crazy stuff that's going on out here, like, well, in the world. Like them talking about we finna run out of money. That shit crazy. What y'all think about that?
That can't run out of money.
All right, I don't even be thinking about that.
I don't
stuff.
believe
you
that.
be watching
They
the
be
news or
saying-
something.
No, I just, bro, you know me. I be seeing shit on the ground.
I feel that.
I be like, they talking about we finna run out of money, and then all of a sudden he signed a check. Now he got $280 something more billion. Like, how do you be doing that?
we wasn't finna run out of money. That what he signed was to get approval for the Treasury to print more past their normal budget allowed. That's all.
That happened all
Before like the end of the year type shit.
Yeah,
So
because
you
what
can-
it is everybody's holding on to their money right now because we don't know what the state of the world is going to be like. So people are not spending, and because you're not spending, the economy is getting kind of fucked up. To be able to stimulate the economy, they have to have so much money that comes through. That's why they say we're running out of money. So they just printed more money past the normal limit to basically just put in the banks and put out there for people to just have that balance.
We're not running out. People got it. Like,
We never run out. You have to realize, dog, we're the country who literally will burn old money and print new money just to get it out of circulation. That's how you know we'll never run out of money.
The game is really
And that's crazy.
Like, think about it. Their president was based on a semi-real type of situation. Like, literally, we burn old money.
Bro. Like, did y'all see Squid Game?
I started.
I can't get
watching
into that, fam.
Dude, I was watching that and I was like, this is literally like a mockery of the American like life, like us being in debt
Bro.
and like what they going through to try to get out of debt. Like,
bro, folks, I was like, these people, they kept on saying like, bro, he a billion in debt. Bro, I had to Google how much that shit was over there, bro. Like,
yeah,
$1 billion won. It's like $860,000 in U.S. money. I'm like, bro, I'm thinking like,
people in debt like that for real.
People like, it was like people
bro,
like in
I
debt like that
know,
for real,
but
for
just
real.
hearing them say the numbers on the show, it was just like crazy because it's like, bro, how is y'all even getting to that point, bro? Like
Here in America,
Yeah, that
easy.
show's wild.
Everything in America is based off credit.
Bro, $860,000
college mortgage.
Right, okay, so
yeah.
to peep game, everything runs off of credit, right? So when you think about it, if you got an 800 credit score, somebody will front you money or give you a line of credit no matter what. If your score is good, you can get a very high amount of credit. Take in consideration, you can get this across the board. That means your credit card, that means your line of credit, whether it's your bank or if it's your mortgage one. So you have this good credit. Now you own this home. You don't have to buy a normal home off of like 25th and Keith. No, now because you got this good credit, you can go out there and buy you a home out in Brookfield that can easily run you a good 400K flat. Now, the thing about this is you're not paying all of this back at one time. You're paying them in increments in most cases. So here you are, your total debt every month may be $3,000, $4,000. In your mind, that's manageable. But overall, you may be a meal in the hole, but you slowly paying it back in your mind. Or what they do is they upgrade over time. Most people who got that kind of money don't own cars, they lease cars. Because when you leasing a car, all you're doing is paying the insurance. The company is handling any maintenance in regard it. And every 2 to 3 years, you swap it out like your iPhone. That's easier on you, yet you always stay good. Whereas in we want to pick the car we plan on keeping for the rest of our lives and then complain about the fact we got a car note. So you could be a meal in the hole with ease, bruh.
Yeah, but I don't know. I get the penny pinch, but I feel like I'm down too much. Goddamn it, shit.
And I feel you. But what if But what if you made certain moves that kind of put you in debt, but it can put your business
in a better
3
position.
steps ahead of where you are right now? Are you willing to take that risk?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. And that's what most people do. You think these Fortune 500 companies got where they are because they were being safe? No, they took plenty risks. They stabbed some people in the back. They made investments that they didn't plan on that kind of worked out in their favor.
I learned that from Donald Trump. I learned that from Trump. I watched this Trump documentary, bro. Like how he was getting hotels, bro. Bro, they would like do these tax write-offs for bro, and he'll get like a $450 million hotel.
Right. It's all about the system.
Like,
and if you don't know how to work the system and you're just trying to do it correctly, yeah, you could be in debt easily. Like I'm 20K in the hole right now, but I'm running 2 businesses. My family is straight. So that was a risk I was willing to take until I got sick. Now it's like I'm playing catch up to get back stable. So what would have been an easy $400, $500 monthly payment at the current moment in time is 15 to 2 because I got to play catch up to get back to that comfortability. So it's easy to get there, hard to get the hell out of it.
Yeah, I hate playing catch up. That shit sucks. But hey, I understand that a lot of times it be like that. Like, I feel like that with my weed energy bill. Bro, I finally got my weed energy bill to like $40. I was happy, bro.
What? You know what? You have an amazing weed energy bill is only $40.
No, for real, bro. Like, I
like,
don't know.
You can go turn a Saturday night trick and get your weed energy bill paid.
Hey, for real, I be feeling like the only reason why I saw those guys turn the heat off, all of them turn all of the dials all the way off.
Oh yeah, when you get older, bro, you gonna start doing shit. You gonna start doing shit that you used to wonder why your moms or your grandma used to yell at you about. You know, because now you understand. Because like my kids, they are used to it being cold at night. That even in the summer they keep a thick blanket on the bed because we trying to keep the weed energy bill down. And I try to tell them, like, look, if you keep the heat off at night, that's more places you can go during the day because I ain't got to spend money on next to nothing. And they're like, okay, give me my favorite blanket now.
They get the compromise.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? You ready to blow this joint?
Yes, sir.
Shut down, like, damn it.
Nigga, y'all making me hot looking at them hoodies right now.
Down life
I'm dead.
for the WolfPack, you know. I'm finna go cook some dinner.
And if you don't shop, it's gonna be Malice in the Palace.
I still gotta watch that documentary.
Oh yeah, that was a good doc.
Hey, I was watching basketball when it happened.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all, to another episode of WolfPack 258. We'll see y'all.
Shout out my Uncle Kenny. He told me he seen me on TV.
Shout out Uncle Kenny. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. We'll be back. Y'all have a good couple of weeks.